Hello everyone, welcome back to Geo 360. In this video, I'm going to explain about how to manage your time in presenting your answers in your first year MBBS examinations. As the question paper pattern has changed and now the examination is for 100 marks of each paper. So you must be very vigilant regarding your time management while presenting your answers. Previously, the question paper pattern was not so big. The exam was for just 50 marks, I guess. But now the examination is for 100 marks in the same 3 hours duration. So literally speaking, the time of 3 hours is not at all very much sufficient to complete your answer sheet. So the key point in getting a distinction or at least passing the examination is time management while presenting your answers in the examination. Otherwise, at the end of the examination, you will be coming out crying by leaving 3 or 4 questions unanswered. So in this video, I will detailedly explain about how to manage your time while presenting the answers in a brief way. So watch this video fully, it will be very much useful for you. Out of the 3 subjects of anatomy, physiology and biochemistry, time management will play a vital role mainly in anatomy, as in anatomy you must also have to draw the diagrams for each and everything, while in physiology and biochemistry it's like mostly theory content which you write. You can also manage your time by drawing flow charts and just writing the cycles only in biochemistry and not explaining the rest of the things. In that way you can tally your time. But when it comes to anatomy, time management is very important. So first, regarding anatomy, there is in the 3 hours of the examination, first 20 minutes will go for the solving of the MCQs. So you have only another 2 hours 40 minutes left. First, when you come to anatomy, in the first section it consists of 15 marks 2 questions. For each 15 mark question you dedicate half an hour. So totally in 1 hour you will be completing 30 marks. After that you go for the 5 marks. There is 10 5 marks each. So for each question you dedicate 9 minutes. So 9 into 10, 90 minutes. So in 1.5 hours you will be completing your 5 marks. Many students will be having doubt regarding how to present the answers in anatomy. For each and everything, wherever possible, try to draw diagrams. There won't be much time available to color the diagrams and all. Just take 3 color pencils or 3 stick pens, one of red color, another of blue color, another of yellow color. For the arteries representation, use the red color. For the venous drainage, represent it with blue color. For the nerve supply, you represent it with yellow color. And for the outline, you just draw it with a pencil. Don't give shadings and waste your time. You just need to draw the diagrams in such a way that the examiners must be satisfied that you have understood the concept clearly. So that much is enough. Don't waste your time in just coloring the diagrams and all. Be brisk to the point. Don't write stories. No one will expect stories, as they itself know that the question paper is very long and you won't find time to write stories. So be brisk to the point. Write only the key points. Don't write extra stuff. In one page, if you draw a diagram, don't write anything in that page. Just draw the diagrams very much bigger so that it covers whole of the page, so that for each question the page count will also increase. In such a way you can be smart enough to save your time and show to the examiners who are correcting the answer sheet that you have written and drawn so much that they will be able to give a lot of marks for you. Don't draw small diagrams and write stories. Write the key points, highlight the important words. When you come to the 5 marks, dedicate 9 minutes for each question. For each 5 marks, you also draw a diagram. Diagrams carry more value than the theory you write. Keep the diagrams very simple here also. So in your examination, the first 20 minutes will go for the solving of the MCQs. The next 1 hour will go for writing the answers of your 15 marks. And the next 1.5 hours will go for presenting your answers for the 5 marks. In the last 10 minutes, you can utilize for checking your answers and for writing the unanswered questions which you have forgotten. And you can recall those questions in the 10 minutes and write. You can also ask your neighbors if possible and write in the last 10 minutes. And next, when it comes to physiology, you apply the same strategy which I said, like the first 20 minutes for the MCQs, the next 1 hour for the 15 marks and the next 1.5 hours for the 5 marks, and the last 10 minutes for checking and writing the other answers in other possible ways. The additional points in physiology is that you represent most of the things whichever possible in flow charts and flow diagrams. That adds more value. Don't write in paragraphs. While coming to biochemistry, you apply the same strategy as you applied for physiology and anatomy. Here also you don't need to explain all the cycles, for example glycolytic cycle, Krebs cycle, or whatever cycle you are writing. You just draw the flowchart of the cycle and highlight all the points in different colors like blue, black colors differently, in such a way that the examiner understands that you know the cycle thoroughly and you know everything regarding that. So don't waste time in again explaining the cycle separately in a theoretical way. That is of no use. Just the flow chart is enough. And one more thing in biochemistry is that some long essay type questions like vitamins, for those questions you be brisk to the point. Don't write in paragraphs, as I said earlier for physiology also. Just use bulletin points and write in an orderly way and present it very well. That will add more value to your answers and will fetch you more marks, and these factors will help you in getting towards your distinction or honors or whatever it is. Presenting the answers in a very orderly manner, even if you don't know much of the concepts, will fetch you more marks. One more thing is that don't leave any question unanswered. Even if you don't know anything, write something relevant to the subject and come. That will give you 1 or 2 marks extra than the marks which you score. This was the content which I was about to tell you today. Hope this information will be very useful for you during the examinations. Share this information to your fellow medicos, which will be very useful for them. Like, share and subscribe our channel and stay tuned for further updates. Thank you.